With just 2 days remaining for campaigning to end for the first phase of polls on 11th of April, the BJP is all set to release its manifesto today. The Sankalp Patra will be launched by BJP Chief Amit Shah at party headquarters in the national capital in the presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The manifesto is likely to focus on development and national security, along with farmers' welfare, youth and women empowerment. The BJP had formed a 20-member manifesto committee headed by senior party leader and Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh. The panel also includes Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley, among others. And our colleague Panchanan Mishra is now joining us live from the BJP headquarters. A very good morning, Panchanan. So a week after Congress released its manifesto, the BJP is now releasing its manifesto today. It is named as Sankalp Patra. So what are the key issues that are likely to be the highlights of this BJP's election document?
Aishwarya, at 11 there will be a release of BJP manifesto, and BJP has named it Sankalp Patra. Party has made this Sankalp Patra after many consultations from common man to various specialists. And now all eyes on this manifesto, what the key issues will be there. And according to sources in BJP, the key issues will focus on farmers and also the development. And the issue of corruption, the mentioning of the corruption and how the BJP, how the government was successful in eradicating corruption, maybe also the key address in this Sankalp Patra. And also BJP also will try to tell all the viewers that how the 5 years, in the last 5 years, what achievements government has. It will also be demonstrated separately after this Sankalp Patra. So we have to see what the issues, because like temple and Ram temple, and with the consultation with Supreme Courts, and also the issue of foreign policy and how the government was successful in giving a new thrust to foreign policy will also be mentioning in there. But as we saw in the Congress manifesto, the Nyay scheme, where the 20% household has been promised to give 72,000 rupees. Yes. This will also be some reflection in BJP manifesto regarding this compared to this scheme. So we have to see that what other promises will come from BJP, Aishwarya.
Absolutely. So all eyes are there on the BJP's key document today. And this, importantly, this document, this manifesto has been designed, as Panchanan was telling us, by a 20-member manifesto committee headed by Rajnath Singh. And the party said that it has sought all the suggestions from citizens as well, and their feedback on the government schemes as well in the last 5 years before finalizing the content of this manifesto. Thank you so much, Panchanan, for all those updates there. We'll keep coming back to you on that big story. And campaigning is in its last leg for the first phase of elections. After releasing BJP's manifesto, party chief Amit Shah is slated to address an election rally in Haldwani in Uttarakhand today. Also, Congress President Rahul Gandhi and Party General Secretary for Eastern Uttar Pradesh, Priyanka Gandhi, will address 3 election rallies in Uttar Pradesh. They will cover politically crucial Saharanpur, Shamli and Bijnor districts of Western Uttar Pradesh. Polling in these seats is scheduled to take place in the first phase on 11th of April. And BSP Chief Mayawati is going to lead her party campaign in Meerut today. She will campaign for BSP's candidate from Meerut, Haji Yaqub Qureshi. And TMC Chief Mamata Banerjee will campaign in Cooch Behar in West Bengal. Her rally comes just a day after Prime Minister Modi's rally in that area. And today is the last day for the withdrawal of candidature for the third phase of Lok Sabha elections. 115 constituencies spread over 14 states and union territories will go to polls in this phase on the 23rd of April. All parliamentary constituencies of Gujarat, Goa, Kerala, Dadar and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu will go to polls in this third phase. Besides this, voting in this phase will also take place for 14 seats each in Maharashtra and Karnataka, 10 in Uttar Pradesh, 7 in Chhattisgarh, 6 in Odisha, 5 each in Bihar and West Bengal, 4 in Assam and 1 seat in Jammu and Kashmir. And today is also the last date for the withdrawal of candidature for the third phase of Odisha Assembly polls. 42 seats of Odisha Assembly will go to polls in the third phase. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed election rallies on Sunday. Addressing a rally in Udaipur in Tripura, Prime Minister Modi praised Chief Minister Biplav Dev, saying that the BJP government in the state has improved the law and order situation and developed infrastructure in just 1 year. He said that the BJP is focused on development of the eastern and northeastern states. And taking a jibe at the Congress's manifesto, PM Modi said that the party hasn't mentioned the middle class even once in their manifesto.
बीजेपी का कमल छाप डबल इंजन लगने के बाद राज्य में भी बीजेपी सरकार बनने के बाद आज त्रिपुरा में गरीबों को पक्के घर मिल रहे हैं, गरीब बहनों को मुफ्त गैस कनेक्शन दिया जा रहा है, आयुष्मान भारत के तहत लाखों परिवारों को मुफ्त इलाज की सुविधा मिल रही है। भाइयों और बहनों, देश के किसानों के नाम पर क्या क्या वादे, क्या क्या बातें नहीं की गई, लेकिन किसान के बैंक खाते में सीधी मदद पहुंचे, ये पहले किसी ने सोचा नहीं था।
And addressing another rally in Imphal in Manipur, PM Modi said that the central government has strengthened the expansion of the all-women market in the state and generated employment for the youth. Polling for the 2 Lok Sabha seats in Manipur will be held on 11th and 18th of April.
मणिपुर में वीमेन मार्केट की व्यवस्था को हमारी सरकार ने मजबूत किया। नॉर्थ ईस्ट में बीपीओ के माध्यम से युवाओं को रोजगार के नए अवसर मिले हैं। मुद्रा योजना से मणिपुर के 1 लाख युवाओं को बिना गारंटी के लोन दिए गए हैं, जिसमें 60,000 तो महिलाएं हैं।
And in a scathing attack on West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that she applied brakes on several central schemes, denying people the benefits available in other parts of the country. Addressing a rally in Cooch Behar in the state, Prime Minister Modi accused the Chief Minister of allying with those who want to divide the nation.
हालात ये है कि लोगों की आस्था पर भी स्पीड ब्रेकर लगाने का काम ये दीदी और उसके साथियों ने किया है। साथियों, विकास के काम में रोड़े अटकाने की दीदी की आदत ने आपका कितना नुकसान किया है, ये भी आपके लिए जानना जरूरी है। केंद्र की सरकार ने पश्चिम बंगाल के 1 करोड़ से अधिक गरीब परिवारों को 5 लाख रुपया तक के मुफ्त इलाज की व्यवस्था की है। यहां के 70,000 लोग आयुष्मान भारत से इलाज करा भी चुके थे, लेकिन स्पीड ब्रेकर दीदी ने इस पर ब्रेक लगा दिया है।
And promising a corruption-free administration in Odisha, the BJP on Sunday pledged several welfare schemes for women, farmers and tribals in its election manifesto named Sankalp Patra. The manifesto was released by party president Amit Shah. The BJP also promised to launch a scheme for providing 2-wheelers to meritorious girl students upon completion of a school education. The party will also give a one-time loan waiver for all the outstanding loans taken by women self-help groups and to create a fund of 2,000 crore rupees to provide interest-free loans up to 3 lakh rupees. The party assured stringent action against corruption by appointing a special investigation team to probe chit fund scam. The BJP president said that the Gunda Raj and mining mafia would be dealt with an iron hand.
हम सैल बाल योजना भी शुरू करेंगे। +2 की शिक्षा पूरी होने पर मेधावी छात्रों को 2 पहिया वाहन प्रदान किया जाएगा। किसानों और बागचासी बंधुओं को कर्ज से मुक्त करने की दिशा में और साहूकारों को छुट्टी दिलाने के लिए 0% पर किसानों को ऋण देने की भारतीय जनता पार्टी संकल्प है। कोई भी किसान पानी से वंचित न रहे, इसलिए सिंचाई के क्षेत्र में 1 लाख करोड़ का निवेश भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार करेगी और इसमें सूक्ष्म सिंचाई को, ड्रिप और स्प्रिंकलर इरिगेशन को हम प्राधान्यता देंगे।
And the Congress party also released its manifesto yesterday for Odisha with the promises for all sections of people, including farm loan waiver and minimum support price of 2,600 rupees for paddy. Releasing the manifesto at the Congress Bhavan in Bhubaneswar, President of the Odisha Pradesh Congress Committee, Niranjan Patnaik, said that it has been prepared after months of consultation and discussion with all the stakeholders. The manifesto promises 10,000 rupees per year special assistance for 3 years and assures to give sharecroppers their rights. Now, stating that all contractual workers will be regularized, the manifesto also announces land for every landless family and shelter for every homeless by 2024. And Odisha Chief Minister and BJD Chief Naveen Patnaik addressed election rallies in Gajapati and Rayagarh districts in the state. He accused the NDA government at the centre of neglecting Odisha. Patnaik alleged that the centre has never been cooperative towards Odisha, even during calamities and also in the case of welfare schemes. Both these districts will vote in the first phase on 11th of April. The opposition Grand Alliance in Uttar Pradesh held its first joint rally on Sunday in Deoband. In the grand show of strength of the anti-BJP, anti-Congress coalition in the religiously sensitive town in Saharanpur district, BSP Supremo Mayawati and SP Chief Akhilesh Yadav and Rashtriya Lok Dal leader Ajit Singh addressed the rally and announced only their alliance can challenge the BJP. Mayawati said that the Congress was busy dividing the votes and cautioned the gathering to guard against any such attempt. Samajwadi Party President Akhilesh Yadav also took a swipe at the ruling BJP, asking its leaders to take a pledge not to speak lies.
अब आपको इन्हें और ज्यादा आजमाने की जरूरत नहीं है और अब आप लोगों को इस चुनाव में इन सभी विरोधी पार्टियों को यहाँ केंद्र की सत्ता में किसी भी कीमत पर आने नहीं देना है, जिनको आप लोग काफी आजमा भी चुके हैं। हालांकि सत्ता प्राप्त करने के लिए यहाँ सभी विरोधी पार्टियां किस्म किस्म के साम दाम दंड भेद आदि हथकंडे इस्तेमाल करने की भी पूरी कोशिश करेगी, जिनसे आप लोगों को इस चुनाव में भी हर मामले में व हर स्तर पर काफी ज्यादा सावधान रहना है।
ये मिलावट का गठबंधन नहीं है, ये महापरिवर्तन का गठबंधन है और देश में एक नई सरकार देने का गठबंधन है। नई सरकार देने का गठबंधन और नया प्रधानमंत्री बनाने का ये गठबंधन है। ये सब कुछ मिटाना चाहते हैं, हमारे आपके दिलों की दूरी करना चाहते हैं, खाई पैदा करना चाहते हैं। आदरणीय अजीत सिंह जानते चरण सिंह जी की विरासत को खत्म करना चाहते हैं। यही गठबंधन है जो चौधरी चरण सिंह जी की विरासत को भी बरकरार रखेगा और विरासत को आगे बढ़ाने का काम भी यही महागठबंधन करने जा रहा है।
And the BJP and the Congress on Sunday launched their theme songs for the election campaign with the tagline "Phir ek baar Modi Sarkar." The BJP unveiled its campaign highlights, which included the Modi government's befitting reply to terrorism. Launching the campaign, party leader Arun Jaitley said that the choice for people in the elections will be between the cohesive and the tested rule of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and chaos and Mahamilawat offered by the opposition.
हमारा मुख्य कैंपेन का थीम निकलेगा फिर एक बार मोदी सरकार। ये सारे पॉइंट्स जोड़ दिए जाएं। जो हमारे कमर्शियल्स होंगे विज्ञापन टीवी रेडियो के, उनमें राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा और जो सरकार की उपलब्धियां हैं राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा के संबंध में, महिलाओं का एम्पावरमेंट, उसमें शौचालय, उज्ज्वला, रूरल इलेक्ट्रिफिकेशन, सौभाग्य, पूरा अभियान जो भ्रष्टाचार और काले धन के खिलाफ चला, किसानों का सपोर्ट, पीएम किसान, और एक विषय विशेष जिसे कहने में मुझे संकोच नहीं है, हमारी प्राथमिकता के जो केंद्र हैं वो दो हैं। पहला है गरीब, उसके संबंध में जो काम किया उसकी गरीबी कम हो, और दूसरा है इस देश का बढ़ता हुआ साइज का मध्यम वर्ग और नया मध्यम वर्ग।
And the Congress also launched its campaign slogan for Lok Sabha elections, Ab Hoga Nyay, asserting that there was an atmosphere of injustice prevailing in the country. Announcing that the Congress campaign will be centered around Nyay, senior Congress leader Anand Sharma said that the word not only refers to the party's proposed minimum income guarantee scheme, but encompasses justice to all sections of the society.
हमारा प्रचार अभियान 2019 का सरल है, लोगों की भावनाओं तक पहुंचने का हमारा प्रयास है। अपनी प्रतिबद्धता हम दोहराते हैं कि देश में जो लोगों की सही मायने में भावनाएं हैं उसका सम्मान करते हुए, राष्ट्र की प्राथमिकता को समझते हुए, समाज के हर वर्ग में जो पीड़ा है, वेदना है, उसको मद्देनज़र रखते हुए हमारा ये अभियान न्याय पर है।